Offsides.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Offsides, coming after Christmas break. Did everybody have a good Christmas?
I had a wonderful Christmas. How about you, Kev?
Yeah, a good one. Santa was good to me.
He was
I had
good.
a couple, socks,
Okay.
underwear, socks.
How your stockings look?
Yeah,
What you get in
good.
your stockings?
I needed socks, so.
Stocking.
Oh, stocking.
Big stockings.
You know, I got a couple gift cards and that kind of thing. You know, those are good. Yeah.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, and I gained a little weight. But, you know, had some
I
sugar
can't say the
cookies.
same.
Leo, did you gain weight? You didn't gain weight. Oh, that's good. That's good. So, a lot happened in football, guys. John Madden died.
R.I.P. John
Rest in
Madden.
peace.
I know,
Rest in
right?
peace.
I loved John Madden. I don't know, growing up, watching football, watching the Oakland Raiders, and watching the old Oakland Raiders.
That's them the mean guys.
They were the mean guys.
Yeah.
Otis Sistrunk.
Yeah.
And Ben Davidson, those guys. I did a golf tournament years ago.
What about Casper, the friendly ghost?
Oh, yeah, Dave Casper.
No, not a lot of people don't know about Casper, though.
Dave Casper.
Yeah, Dave Casper.
What a fantastic
Casper's friendly
player.
ghost.
And
was
Madden, you know, I mean, you talk a little bit about Madden. What is his influence? And you know Madden, right? I mean, even young kids know Madden. I think he influenced.
Generations from
Right.
come gonna know Madden. Everybody gonna know Madden.
Do you think they'll know
The video
Madden?
game is
The
just
video
going to
game,
live
that's right.
on,
Mainly
regardless
the
of
video
situation.
game.
If you don't know Madden, you're gonna know Madden.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, if I would think, like, they would probably do like a tribute in one of his video games, showing just in case if nobody don't know him.
They do.
Just okay, so
Yeah.
that'll be good. So you'll know Madden.
You know Madden. If
so
you're
people who
playing,
don't know Madden, you would know
you
Madden.
should know
You
Madden.
would know
Exactly. He influenced the game in such
Absolutely.
a huge way. Huge way. Pat Summerall was his other guy. I love Pat Summerall. All right.
Antonio Brown.
Well, let's talk about Antonio Brown, the biggest story of the weekend.
See, I got a different perspective. on
Everyone
it.
already
I'm
knows what
gonna try to
happened, so we don't need to explain it.
Well, he
but
took his shirt off, in case people don't know.
he
He
won't
took his
his
shirt off.
pads off, and then
took
he
his
ran off
pads
the
off and he
field
ran
in the
off
third
field.
quarter.
Yeah, right.
I love that he was
So-
hyping up the crowd. That was great.
Why
What
you
you-
do it?
What?
Why?
Why?
Because he's like that.
Because he's like that.
So that's your answer? You think that's your answer?
No,
Like-
I think
So in other words, if that's your answer, which is a fair answer, who's going to
Fair?
pick him up? He's a good receiver.
No, career's
Did
over.
you just
His
say that's a
career's-
fair answer?
his
If that's what he
nothing behind it.
believes, if that's who he is, I mean, if that's who he is.
So you have nothing behind that. Just that's who he is. Why?
Well, the
Because what he
theories-
did with it, what he did at Pittsburgh, and also what he did at Oakland Raiders.
Pittsburgh. My bad.
At Pittsburgh.
Coach.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh
Anyway,
Steelers.
At Pitt. So now what you're claiming that who he is.
No,
because
Montez Perfect is the reason why he's like people consider him crazy. I don't consider him crazy.
Who?
Montez Perfect. In that playoff game where he knocked him out.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that was
Really?
an old one. Yeah.
That's what everybody.
Ever
Yeah.
since then, I don't know.
Listen, there's the theories out there where he had a structure where he was going to make $300,000 if he made
Over $1 million.
over $1 million if he made certain amount of catches, right?
He was about to get him too. He was like close.
So what I don't understand is why would he be mad about going into the game if it's going to make him money?
Because he was hurt, his ankle.
So it was just his ankle? I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh God.
If Antonio Brown is hurt, he hurt.
He's hurt.
He is the hardest working wide receiver in the game. I don't care who you say, whatever wide receiver. Nobody works harder than him. When it comes to that, nobody ain't working harder than him. I don't care who you is.
Right.
You mean to tell me I got a sentence to make over $1 million,
Right.
and that all I got is 8 catches to get a touchdown, and I'm not gonna have at it? Are you serious? He's hurt.
He's hurt.
Now my thing is Brucey.
You know,
When did you ever? Let me just say this. When did you ever hear a head coach tell a grown man, a professional athlete, if you don't go back in the game, you got to get off sideline? No. It don't work that
if
way.
he's yes,
It
it
don't work that way.
does.
I don't give a dang who you is.
What?
You're not finna tell a grown man if he's hurt, oh, you gonna give him an ultimatum. If you don't go back on the side, if you don't go back in the game, you got to get off sideline. It's
Well,
plenty of
yeah.
times. Okay, it's plenty of times.
If he's not hurt-
listen,
Did
listen.
Arian say
It's
that? Did Arian say
That's
that?
what he said. That's what he said.
He said, "Get off."
That's
the
what it
sideline?
said. You can't be here. So my thing is, name it's so many other head coaches you can talk to that tells they number one guy or one of their top guys if he's hurt, they're not going to say if They're forcing back in the game for one, because they don't know your body. They're not going to sit here and say, if you don't go back in the game, you can't be here.
Well, look,
They're gonna
something
deal with it
happened. You don't know
afterwards.
what actually happened, but something happened.
Man, listen, at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you straight up, I don't think Bruce Arians didn't really want him anyway. It was Tom that brought him there.
Of course,
So therefore,
of course.
Right.
Bruce was looking for a reason. I feel like they was testing him, but they tested him the wrong way. He's hurt. How you going to say the hardest working guy probably on your team, and he got not that far to go to reach $1 million+? You really think he's going to leave that on the line? He has to be hurt.
He's hurting.
And if he's not hurt, who is you to say that he's not hurt?
Well, what's interesting?
He had a bang ankle.
Well, you might be right, because what's interesting is he's
Nah,
not
I know
off the
he
team.
right. I'm not finna. That just like it's me. If I'm hurt, only I know how much my body can endure. How you gonna force me to play someone? If I feel like I can't go, I can't go. So you gonna if you don't, you gonna give me an ultimatum. If you don't go, you gotta leave. For one, if I was Antonio Brown, I'll say, man, screw you. I ain't going nowhere. I'll wait till the game over. We'll deal with it afterwards. And
That's not how it works.
How it's not gonna work? What they gonna do? Kick him off the sideline?
That's what happened, isn't it? And
Nah,
he did it.
No.
But he did it in
It's
AB
by
fashion.
choice. It's by choice.
He got kicked off the sideline, but he did it in Antonio Brown fashion.
Listen. Antonio Brown. I don't agree how he went out.
I
don't
do.
agree with how he
That
held
was
it.
sick.
I don't agree with that.
was-
You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, at the end of the day, he still had more games reaches the centers. Okay, but it's just the principle behind it. I'm looking at it from the principle. You cannot, no head coach in the National Football League is going to tell one of his players, or one of the top players that hey, if you're not going back in the game, you got to get off my sideline. They're not going to do that.
All right, it wasn't sick how he went out. It was bad. Like, you don't do it on
That's the
your
principle
team.
behind it.
No, but you don't do that on your team. That's really bad. That's
So
the worst
so
thing you can do. But the thing is, like, he was just angry, but you don't do it like that. You just walk off. You don't take off your shirt and start
Right.
hyping up the
Right.
crowd. Yeah.
That's terrible.
See, that's the only time. See, that's when you look at it from that point of view, people look at it like, oh, he's CTE and all this other.
CTE. Do you
Come
think it
on,
is?
bro. Like, I don't know
Listen,
what
it
it is.
might.
Like, man, come on, man. Like, seriously. A lot of
Yeah.
people, then the people who never played the game be the ones that's talking. I'd be like, come on, do y'all really know what that is? Like,
Yeah.
do y'all really, like, seriously, like, y'all really gonna throw that out there like that?
They
Seriously?
do all the time,
Come
though.
on, man. Ain't
They
nothing
do
wrong
all
with
the time.
Ain't nothing wrong with Antonio Brown. He made a statement. Like,
You don't think he has
I-
mental problems?
Oh, man, I think anybody that's great got some type of craziness to him. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali had some type of crazy to him.
Well,
What? Joe Frazier had some type of crazy to him.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan got some type of crazy to him.
yeah.
I mean, you can go on and on.
I will say this, that Arians tipped his hat when afterwards in the press conference he said he's off the team, and he's not off the team today. That's what's interesting.
Me personally, my opinion, Bruce Arians didn't really want Antonio Brown.
He didn't want him.
Tom wanted him there, and Tom didn't bash him. Tom, when you understand someone,
Yeah.
you don't need to say much. Tom understand him. Bruce don't understand him.
Right.
And Bruce, and quite frankly, for Bruce even tell this man to go back, for him to tell Antonio Brown to go back inside the game when he got a banged up ankle.
Yeah.
Come on,
And
man.
that also speaks
You don't care
to,
for the kid. You don't care for the man like that. You don't know him.
and Bruce Arians has been around the league long enough to know he can't talk to a wide receiver like that.
No, it ain't about being just a wide receiver. We talking about just
You
in
can't
general.
talk- in general.
Any
Any
top
NFL player.
And I guarantee
Yeah.
he's been around the league, like you said, quite some time.
Yeah.
Teams that he's been around.
20
On.
years. Right.
Let's go. I know for a fact situations had happened like that many a times. And
Sure.
he never once in his life told
Right.
a player, if you ain't gonna get back in this game, leave. Why
Right.
Antonio Brown?
Right.
You mean to tell me that's the only incident you had with a player? Get out of here.
See, he didn't
Serious?
like him.
He
didn't
don't like
him.
Antonio Brown, man.
He didn't like
I
him.
know he don't.
He doesn't like him.
He don't like him.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Antonio Brown is not his guy.
right. Right.
He ain't his guy.
So what's going to happen? I mean,
I mean, right now,
he'll be caught probably.
will Antonio see AB gonna lose out on this. Because
Yeah.
if people don't understand AB, they're gonna look at all the strikes he had when he was at Pitt,
Right.
Oakland Raiders. Then he did the little songs and all this crazy ran and all that stuff gonna come back up the surface to hunt him. Now you got this. Is he gonna be out of the league?
I think he will.
And now
He played
nobody's
his
not
last
gonna,
game,
not-
that's it.
not-
No one's
that-
gonna sign
nobody's
him.
not going to sign him.
Right.
So if Bucks
Right.
if Bucks don't fight for him, he ain't gonna have nobody to fight for him.
Right. At that
He
might have
gonna
done
get
him.
blackballed. Boom. It's
Do you
over.
think he knew that when he did that?
I'm pretty sure he knew, but
He
then again,
kinda went like this and
I'm
like-
pretty sure he had a sense of it.
He must have.
But he had to stand for something, because people don't understand me being. I played professional ball,
Yep.
and I know how it is on the other side. You know, I seen the other side. When you are reaching a centers, they will literally pull you out of the game so you won't get it.
Yeah, because
It's
they
been
don't want
times,
to pay.
yeah, it's been-
They
they
don't
don't
want to
wanna pay
pay.
that.
They don't want to pay. Right.
And it sucks being a professional athlete, but that comes with it.
Yeah.
But Antonio Brown wasn't the case. Because my thing is, you really think, I'm looking at it from knowing how hard he works
Yeah.
and knowing how competitive he is, there's no way that this man, there's no way you can tell me AB wasn't hurt. If AB say he hurt, he hurt.
He's hurt. He's
I
hurt.
ain't going for it. He got a banged up ankle.
Yeah.
You got to understand, if I got a banged up ankle, it's not too much I can do. Now, people will say, well,
You can't make cuts. You can't,
no,
really
you
do
can't make
anything.
cuts like that. So like, I'm gonna use T.O. for example. T.O. had a fractured ankle in the
did.
Super Bowl, and he
Yep.
still went crazy. But understand what routes T.O. was running. Was he
Post.
stopping on the dime? Was
No,
he
he had a
going on
broken
the?
leg. It's even worse, but still.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he
But
broke
he
his
wasn't.
leg.
He was more doing like long routes.
He
post
was
routes.
more so not putting a lot of. He wasn't
and
putting a
go.
lot of responsibility on his injury.
He still
Yeah.
had like 180
Right.
yards, right?
He still had like 180 yards. Yeah, for the Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Eagles.
I remember
What
that.
about your?
Cool.
Let's go to college.
All right. Moving on. Anyway,
College.
first game, Ohio State 48.
Wait. Let's go to Cincinnati. Can we go to Cincinnati first?
Want to go to Cincinnati
Yeah,
first? All right.
yeah,
Cincinnati 6, Alabama 27.
Oh, I got a little phone call beginning of the game that night. Who is it? Oh, it's Ed Gant. Listen, man. No, listen. They're going to put up a fight.
Didn't
Oh,
they?
yeah, coach. They're going to put up a fight. We'll
But
see.
didn't they?
We'll see. And he goes, all
But
right, I'm going to
didn't
call
they?
you back.
But didn't they?
And then, did they? I don't think 20.
Well-
I don't think 27-6 is a really big fight.
It was a fight. The first
First half.
in the first half, they was giving Alabama all the listen. In the first half, Cincinnati was banging. Cincinnati was really going toe for toe. They were hype energy. They was doing what messed Cincinnati up when they didn't get that muff punt. That muff punt could have changed everything. Now, with the whole Alabama, we know my thing is I told you Cincinnati was going to make the playoffs.
No. Don't say I told you.
Wait, I told you
You've been a
Cincinnati.
very big advocate
I
for
told you
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's going to make the playoff. Did I not? Did they make the
Yeah.
playoff? I said I want to see them play against the big dog.
Right.
They play against the big dog for
And
the first
got
listen.
smacked.
Wow.
Listen, we ain't
Yeah.
even to say just got smacked, because at the end of the day, in the first half, they was playing Cincinnati ball.
There's two halves. There's two halves, though. There's two halves.
You got to stop. Everybody, listen. Everybody knows the juggernaut. And I'm going to be honest with you. I felt like Alabama personally just said, hey, listen, y'all want to play with the big dogs? We ain't going to even challenge y'all like that. We going to ram the ball down your
Right.
throat.
Is that what they did?
They just showed them who
Yeah.
the big dog was.
Yeah,
Now,
Bryce
my
Young.
thing is, my hat's off to Cincinnati, because they stood in the rain. They were throwing all they can get. That's
But-
all I want to see. In the beginning of this show, didn't I tell you they was going to make it to the playoffs?
Yeah. Well, you have been touting Cincinnati all
They're into the playoffs.
year.
And they got smoked.
I mean,
Well-
There's two halves to football, coach.
I mean, that's fine.
I will say they ran the ball because Brian Robinson had 198 yards rushing. And so
They ran it down.
They
They throw
ran
the
it
show
down
who
their
was.
throat.
Listen, y'all. Basically what happened was, Alabama said, okay, you guys want to play with the big dogs.
Right.
You're not gonna adjust like that. Okay, cool. What we're gonna do? We're gonna show you how big dogs play. We're
Yeah.
gonna line up and we're gonna run right at you.
That's what they did.
Let's see how you guys withstand with us leaning on you and
Right.
pounding on you.
Exactly.
Old school football. When you
it's
know how
old
to run the
school.
ball, hey, listen, they didn't even listen. This how you knew Alabama was just like, man, we're just gonna beat y'all around. We're gonna pound you.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even challenge them deep.
No, I mean, Bryce Young had 181 yards, 3 touchdowns, but he threw 1 interception. I mean, good day. That's the Heisman Trophy winner there, so. But, yeah, the big guy was 180. What was Brian Robinson, the rusher, I mean, and then Ja'Cory Brooks.
I think that game was a
Brooks.
state. I think that JB, JB.
Yeah.
I think that game was a statement game to show everybody, like, listen, everybody been talking about Cincinnati, even including myself. And
Yeah.
Alabama just showed them. Alabama just smelled blood. Like, when the second half came, Alabama punched the ball in the end zone, boom. All right, that's blood.
Yeah.
We smell blood, now we're going to go at you, we're going to finish you off.
And they were a bigger team, Alabama.
They was.
Right? Yeah, I
They
mean,
was.
the one thing that Cincinnati had all year was speed and
It's the energy their defense played.
Yeah.
And again, they was playing Cincinnati ball in the first half.
yeah.
They were doing that. Alabama, listen, figured it out. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Y'all want to play high energy? Okay, let's line
can
them up.
play
We can
anyway.
go. Let's go head to head.
Now
Let's
is
go right at you.
Alabama? They're going to take care of Georgia. What is this deal with that?
It's hard to be a good team twice. That's all I'm gonna say.
I agree. We're going to see. What do you think? Georgia, Alabama.
I don't know. It's Alabama. I feel
I
like,
was-
I feel
You
like
think
they're
Alabama?
always winning. I don't know.
This is why.
They're always winning. I don't know. It's like I think Alabama's gonna win again.
I got
Georgia's
I want
good.
Bama. I want Bama to win again.
You
And
do? Why?
Because if they win twice, they beat them 2 times. That proves a lot, right?
You know
there.
what? I like
That
Bryce
proves a
Young.
lot.
I love Bryce Young. I think he's fantastic.
He's amazing.
He's
an amazing
amazing.
kid. He's an amazing kid.
He's amazing. He's amazing. And
But-
this is a very talented Alabama team. I mean, really talented players on this team.
I just say Alabama team. Actually, Alabama got the most talented team year in and year out.
Every year.
I know, but
So
some of
it's
these
like
guys.
they get the
it's
number
no
one
no
five
no
star.
different. No
It's a
different.
difference. It's like you got your 5 stars and you got your true 5 stars. They get the true 5 stars.
Yeah. Well,
You know.
I'm going to root for Georgia just because underdog. Whatever.
I mean,
I'm going to root for
I'm
Georgia.
gonna be honest with you. I want Bama to win, but you just don't never know how Georgia might come out.
They might be
I
very
mean,
fired up.
it's a head-on collision again.
College football. These
Head
are
on
young
collision
kids.
again.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
No, Cincinnati loses everybody. Was that their one chance for glory?
I don't think that helps Cincinnati. It's a heartbeat. It's a pulse.
Yeah.
It's a pulse. Now they do lose the top corner in the nation, if you ask me, Ahmad Gardner.
Yeah.
A lot of people say Sting.
Sauce.
Huh?
Sauce is the best corner.
No, he's the number 1 corner.
Yeah.
He's the first corner off the board. Mark my words.
Sauce.
6'3".
Sauces.
Yeah, he's 6'3", long, rangy. Did you see how he was coming up? He was playing like he was supposed to be at Alabama.
Yeah.
He was coming up, beam blocks, coming fitting, boom. I mean, he was high energy. I mean, he had swagger. He was fitting on the runs. He was he was really playing lights out. He was
First
playing. He was
quarter
he had similarity like he was playing similar like Ramsey.
Yeah.
He was similar like Ramsey playing against Alabama.
Well, it was their one chance. I will say, since they had a great year, they ran up against an unbelievably great Alabama team. And,
Cincinnati can say they went toe-on-toe with a good juggernaut for the first half, and they tried to hold their own, and the juggernaut.
For the
That's a
first
juggernaut.
half. Notice how he says that for the first half.
Moving on, Ohio State 48, Utah 45.
Now let's talk about this.
This was a
Ohio State.
burner.
Came back and won. I don't know which one. What do you want me to say?
Ohio State. No, I mean, who's better? Cincinnati, Ohio State.
Stop. No, stop.
Hey,
You're
who's
making
in
me
the
mad
Bible?
now.
No.
That's too far. That's too far.
Listen, you so
No.
caught up on
Oh my
Cincinnati.
God.
Ohio State gave them
Oh
what,
my
45
God.
points?
Yep.
Coach, you
And
sound
by the
so-
way,
that's
45 points? Man, come on,
That's
man.
delusional. You did not
Ain't
just
no
say that.
delusional.
You did not just say
Utah?
that. You did not just
Utah,
say
guess
that.
what?
How do you
Utah,
explain
listen, they
Utah?
almost lost to Utah, and Utah were beating the brakes off of them.
Alabama almost lost to the
Gators.
Gators. What do you want me to
It
say?
ain't got nothing to do with that. We talking about playoff run. We're not talking about. We're not talking about end season. This is the playoff run and bowl games. We are talking about the playoffs and bowl
Okay, and I'm
games.
telling you,
And I'm
don't ever
telling you,
compare Ohio State to Cincinnati.
they'll beat
That's-
Ohio State. I'm rolling with the Bearcats.
There's no way you just said that.
I'm rolling with the
There's
Bearcats.
no way you just said that.
I did. I just said it.
That is
Yeah.
blasphemy.
Oh, that's blasphemy.
How could you say something like
Well,
that?
Leo, how do you
insane.
explain?
That's like me saying Baker Mayfield is top 5.
But that's so untrue though.
That is ridiculous.
Now, you can argue with that and no, that's not a fact.
God.
But when you compare Cincinnati, Ohio State, that's people's gonna be like, man, I think Cincinnati. I
No,
guarantee
they
you.
will not.
I
Ask
guarantee
anyone.
you. If you ask anyone, Cincinnati, Ohio State, I guarantee you, a number of people gonna pick Cincinnati. And then you say Baker Mayfield in top 5, everybody gonna.
Okay,
me ask you
obviously,
this. Leo,
because it's a
They'll
bad
never
pick.
say that.
Were you more-
That's not a bad pick.
Were you
my
more
God.
shocked at how
the Bearcats,
good?
that's not a bad pick.
Leo, were you more shocked at how good Utah was, or how bad Ohio State was
How
playing?
good Utah was.
How good Utah was.
Yes.
Utah wanted it.
They were great.
Did you see in the first quarter what the quarterback was doing? That run that he almost tripped up and he got Utah was wanted
Utah
it.
came out
And then we
big.
came back, started throwing bombs and
Stroud had-
lasers.
Stroud
came
had
back.
Stroud had
I'm gonna be honest with you.
573 yards.
Yeah.
And he had
573
six
on their
TDs.
dome piece.
Yeah.
This is against Utah, though.
Okay,
So
but
what's the
but
Utah stats?
Utah
you know what
had
I think, Coach?
Cameron
I think
Rising.
Utah's better than Cincinnati.
Okay.
I think Utah's better than Cincinnati.
No, man.
You want to talk about Ohio State's worse than?
No.
That's
One
that's
thing I was
disgusting.
impressed with Smith Jackson.
Jackson Smith.
Smith Jackson's man.
Yeah.
The reason why I say he was electrified. Not only just Smith Jackson, you had Marvin Harrison Jr.
Nah,
the young
he
guys.
had another great game.
Listen, the young guys was
Yeah.
coming up, showing their own.
Is that
like
Marvin
looking
Harrison's
for. Yes,
son?
his son. That's his
That's
son.
Marvin Harrison's
Jr.
son. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Now, are they juniors? What are they? Are they seniors?
No, I think Marvin Harrison's a sophomore.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
sophomore.
wow. So
He's
they're going
young.
to get them back?
Yeah, he's coming back.
Are
and
both those guys coming back?
Who? Jackson Smith?
Jackson Smith?
I don't know. He probably, or I don't
should
know,
go
he can declare. I mean, the other two, this is what I was talking about. The other two is first rounders.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't even play.
Oh, yeah.
So Jackson Smith did all that without the other two. The
Yeah.
other two first rounders.
That's
Because
pretty
Jackson
good.
Smith can go first round. All three, they had 3 first rounders.
He'll go
No?
first round.
But
Right.
I was impressed with the younger. I was impressed with the younger group because they were showing what they will be going into. It's good momentum to carry in for the next season, going into spring ball.
Yeah.
Especially for Marvin Harrison Jr.
Wow, what a great player he is.
I think he can have a big season next year.
Yeah, my God. And he's young. He's only a
young.
sophomore.
He's young. So this
Oh,
is
yeah.
perfect. Bowl game, going out with a blast,
Well,
over
then
100
Ohio
yards, 3
State's going
touchdowns.
to be good again next year.
I don't know what Brian Hartline be doing, but he always getting the top receivers in the country. I don't know what this man be doing. Like, Brian, what
Yeah.
are you, throwing money at him?
Probably.
I mean, all
Probably.
of them do it. All
They're all
schools
doing
do
that.
it.
Yeah.
Bama do it, Georgia do it, all of them do it. Ain't
But
no-
wow, they
They
got
just
great
using NIL.
receivers.
Just
That's
to-
real.
They just using NIL to be like, okay, it's okay for us to get money now.
My friend from
Yeah.
school told me that I don't know if he's lying or not, but like sometimes the coaches like they used to put like money in the McDonald's bag at the bottom
Oh, did
under
they?
the napkins.
Some people do. Some
Old wise tale. Well, I was shocked. I loved the game. I loved the Rose Bowl. I don't know if you've ever been to the Rose Bowl. Leo,
been.
you should go to the Rose Bowl. It's a great experience.
Miami versus Nebraska, 2001.
It's cool. It's really cool. And it was a great Rose Bowl. Utah really did an unbelievable job. It was
I'm
a great
impressed.
game.
I mean, yeah, Ohio State got the win, but Utah.
But that's it. They
showed
got the
fight.
win.
Really?
Listen, Utah showed so much fight and
Yeah.
almost beat them.
Really amazing. Really amazing.
Utah showed
Yep.
something, man.
They did.
That day was,
And they were
man,
tough.
listen.
Tough.
Utah,
team.
tough team.
Moving on. Oklahoma State 37, Notre Dame 35. That was I mean, I watched it. I wasn't too impressed really. I mean, 509 yards for Jack Cohn, 1 interception, which was a bad interception. Spencer Sanders had 371 yards with 4 touchdowns.
He had 100-yard rushing.
And he had 125-yard rushing. Yeah.
Oklahoma was the better.
They were a better team.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Tay Martin had 104 yards.
You can call me biased. Looking at that Notre Dame game,
Yeah.
and I'm talking this offense right now.
Yeah.
I have not seen Notre Dame with a pure natural wide receiver that can create separation.
Lorenzo Styles.
Regardless, they got 3 guys over 100 yards, you would say that, but if you really look at it, it was quiet 100. It was quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at the targets. I did not see wide receivers getting separation. They was not, just textbook type things. So you know what I'm going with this at, right? I can't wait till number 5 get back on the field. Because I cannot look at no more Irish football. I am done with Irish. Listen, man, look. Good luck, Charm Boy.
You mean
What's the cereal?
Kelly?
What's the cereal? No, what's the cereal
Lucky
called?
Charms?
Lucky Charms. Good luck.
Yeah.
Charm Boys.
The Charm
Right.
Boys. Good luck. But listen, I am all for Joe Wilkins. I done seen enough. Not Ohio State, but Notre Dame. I don't know what type of receiver coach y'all got to get. Y'all might as well throw Hartline. Try to get Hartline.
Yeah.
Try to get a hardline. Get a quality
Throwing
guy.
shade now, coach.
I'm throwing shade. I'm throwing whatever you want. I'm throwing umbrellas and all if you want me to. I mean, it just was bad, man. I'm looking at a top tier team, right?
Right.
I mean, this is going in for game in and game out. Game in and game out. Now, with number 5 on the field, You can say, oh, that's your boy. Yeah, I grew him because he understands the position, right? If you see some of the things, and you've seen this when I show some of the clips, textbook, the things he does, they forces the ball the other way. Why would you not throw to Joe? Joe is wide open.
Well, do you think
the
it
Florida
had
State
anything-
game, Joe was killing Florida State safeties.
Oh,
couldn't guard him.
he was cooking
They've
them.
made a business. I don't know if it's a Notre Dame thing, but they made a business though. Kevin Austin the ball, zero the ball, and zero.
Okay, zero's good though.
Come on,
Zero's
man.
good.
He couldn't get open. He taking himself out of the
Well-
Did you not see what I seen? Did you not look at the game?
I watched the
How many-
game.
okay, how many
Zero
times-
was open.
Listen, how many times they target him? How many times he got separation?
Let me ask you
3 or
this:
4.
Do you think it had anything to do with Brian Kelly leaving and a new coach taking over?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
No?
A lot of people will say coaching got nothing to do with coaches switch year in and year out. At
Right.
the end of the day, as a player, you should know, and as a position coach, you should know. You should know to take your drills to the field. Period.
Yeah.
It's a game. It's a bowl game.
Right.
Game is on the line. What are you gonna do? I'm coming at you. Take your drills to the field. Get open.
Yeah.
I did not see Notre Dame receivers get open. I was not impressed
No.
at all.
Well, they
Oklahoma receivers, Oklahoma offense, clicking on all cylinders.
Tay Martin, 104 yards, 3 TDs.
Notre Dame couldn't even stop it. They was
No.
in their base. The hurry up offense and were just killing them. They didn't know what to do. Creating matchups.
Yeah.
Doing the fake tunnel, the switch tunnel screen. That was impressive. I mean, it's just a lot of things they were doing. They couldn't stop
I've
them.
never really been a huge fan of Jack Cohn. He came from Wisconsin, and he was a starter at Wisconsin, and then he went over to Notre Dame, and they put him in the truck. I've never really been a huge fan of his, but he had a good game. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know if the players want to play for him. I don't think he's a super big talent. I don't know if he'll go to the pros. I have no idea.
All
But-
it takes is 1 year.
Huh?
All it takes is 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jack Holmes can come out next year on fire.
Yeah.
Could be hitting on all cylinders. That can put him in the Heisman race. That can have the media talking about him. I mean, all
Wait,
it takes
is he a
is one.
senior? I think he's a senior, Jack
Oh,
Cohn.
well, if he's a senior, I mean, we
I
never
don't
know because they do get a COVID year.
Oh, yeah.
So we don't know if
that's
he used
right.
that year.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I
yeah.
didn't know that.
I'm gonna just get it out of the way as we jump into the NFL.
Going into the NFL.
We
okay.
have to address the disgusting performance I watched on my television last night.
Oh, yeah.
About
And I'm done. I'm sick of it, and it's over.
the Browns and
no.
Steelers.
No. The Baker Mayfield train is over now. It's done. I'm sick of him. He's
What's
gotta
your
go.
final thing on him?
My final thing. He's gotta go.
Oh,
He makes me sick.
He's your boy.
He makes me sick.
he's your boy.
You know what? He throws dots to the defense. He throws dimes to the defensive back every game, 2 times a
Are
game.
you turning on him?
I'm
You're turning on him. You've turned on
Ever
him.
since Christmas, I'm done with him. He's done. He's out. He's
out.
done.
He's
we
out.
need to go get Aaron Rodgers. Or
Aaron Rodgers. You're not gonna get Aaron
somebody.
Rodgers.
We need somebody. We need to draft someone.
You have to draft
Because
somebody.
Baker Mayfield,
He's out.
no, it's so bad. No,
Now I know you hate him, but do you honestly think he's out?
listen.
What do the Browns do?
If we had Derek Carr on our team, we'd go to the Super Bowl. That's how good our team is.
What
If
do you
we had
think-
Derek Carr, we would go to the Super
First
Bowl.
of all, I think the guy's too short, and he doesn't have
yeah,
the
he's
mobility.
like 6'1".
Right, he's too short.
I'm
Short-
done.
short ain't got nothing
By
to
the
do
way,
with it.
I will always.
Oh, you can't
I
see
will-
over these linemen.
Oh, how you? I mean, what you? Tyler?
Doug
Tyler
Flutie can
no,
run
no,
around.
no. Tyler Murray is what?
Kyler
Oh, I
Murray's
don't know.
fast.
Kyler
Baker
Murray's what?
Mayfield can't run out of
Kyler
his
Murray's
pocket.
fast.
They don't. He stood in the pocket too.
I'm
Kyler
done.
Murray's how tall, about 5'6",
It's over.
5'7"?
The bandwagon's over. It's.
Well, what do you think is wrong with Baker Mayfield?
Baker Mayfield just ain't good.
Sucks.
He's just not good. He's just not good.
He's just not good.
But
And
just
it hurts to say. Oh.
But yeah, it hurts to say Lamar Jackson is better. Go ahead. Say.
Oh, but y'all lost though. You guys still lost.
He wasn't playing.
Okay, but guess what? You don't make the playoffs
Just say it.
now. You don't make the playoffs
Just
now.
say it. Oh, what the Browns do?
The Browns are right with you in the same boat. We're both gonna be watching
Okay.
from home.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we
yeah.
watch from home, but now it goes back to one thing: who's the better player?
All right, you know
You gotta
what?
break the tiebreak. Who's the better player?
Baker can throw better, but that's
No,
it.
no, no,
Baker
no, no,
still
no.
sucks.
See,
Baker's still terrible.
See, this is why I say pride is bad.
Lamar.
It hurts.
Lamar's
it's
pretty
hurting.
good for running back
It's
and
hurting-
quarterback.
Listen, it's hurting him so bad that he can't say Lamar is better than Baker.
No, I'm not saying that, but Baker needs to
you
go.
can't.
Baker needs to
Wait a
go.
minute. No,
Baker
no,
needs
no,
to go.
no.
What, okay. Is it
Listen.
facts that he's better than Baker?
Here's what's facts. Lamar
honestly,
can't throw. Lamar can't throw.
I didn't
That's
ask you
facts.
what's facts. I asked you, is it fact that he's better than Baker?
Oh, come on now.
Here's the fact. Okay?
No, he
is
did.
better.
No, he did come back. He did a couple comeback games. But you get to look in that camera and tell them right now that you got to give Lamar his props. Period.
Yeah.
After the performance, your Baker Mayfield, he got baked.
Bake.
He's been getting baked for the last 11 weeks.
Well,
He's buns.
Lamar
He's
didn't
gotta
get
go.
baked. Lamar wasn't
Do you
getting baked
see
for the last.
decision-making?
I didn't ask you that. Look in the
This-
camera.
no.
Just look in the camera.
Hold on,
Just give
hold
him
on.
his props, bro.
Give
All right, I got
Lamar
you. I got you. I got
Give him
you.
his props, man.
I got you. I got you. Watch this.
I'm waiting.
Baker's still better than Lamar Jackson.
Oh no!
It hurts him, man.
It hurts him.
You know what hurts more? When I go back and watch with those 4 interceptions on Christmas. That's what hurts.
So Leo,
It hurts him
your Browns
bad.
are out. What do they do? Just go for
We go
draft
get a quarterback.
choices?
We need to go get a receiver and a quarterback. If Jarvis Landry leaves, if Jarvis Landry leaves the team, I'm done. I'm not watching any more Browns games. That's it. If Jarvis Landry leaves, I'm done.
You're giving up on the Browns.
No. I'm not gonna
Never
do the
gonna
Browns.
do
No. I'm joking. I'm
Wow.
joking. No, but
Can't
listen,
do that.
we need a quarterback. Our defense played really well this year, but I think, oh my God, I think we mainly need a quarterback because if we had Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, coach, we would be first
Do
seed
you
right
think
now.
the Browns will go get a quarterback in?
Yeah, yes.
think
I
they'll
would.
go
I
get a
mean, me
quarterback.
personally, I would go get a veteran, or I would go get a veteran because
you
right
trade
now,
for
so
Baker?
I'm not trade. I'm gonna go get a veteran to probably groom Baker.
And guess
I'm gonna
who's coming?
because sometimes when you put a young quarterback in that fire like that, they're probably not ready. And Baker shows that frustration.
Yeah.
He don't let the game come to him.
Right.
Like for example, he hold the ball. I mean, looking at the game, he was holding the ball too long. On top of that, he was forcing the ball when he should have just thrown check down.
Yes.
Like for example, he rolled out the pocket to the left side. Ajoku was wide open. He tried to force the ball to People Jones. Like why? And the quarterback in the corner picked it off. Why did you not take what the defense gives you?
How do you throw
It's
10
like
incompletions
the
straight?
thing is where he gets so frustrated, caught up in his head off of one missed play. I think this is how Baker thinks. I messed up on his first play.
I got a big play.
So I got to make something big happen the next play.
Right.
You can't do
No.
that unless the defense give you that. Like for
Exactly.
example, I'm gonna use for another example. Actually, he had 2 wide open. He could have made a big play
Yeah.
because he had what? He had Schwartz running down the field. Nobody want to run. Can't nobody run with Schwartz. He's a 10 flat 100-meter guy. He
Yeah.
was 10 flat in high school.
Yeah.
So he's running on the post. If Baker, if you really want to make the big play, chunk it downfield.
Which he can. He has arm
Chunk it
strength.
downfield,
Right.
and let Schwartz run underneath it.
Uh-huh.
Now, your other option was Ajoku. You should have had no business throwing the ball to People Jones.
Right.
Now, on top of that, he's holding the ball too long. He's putting himself in a scramble.
Yeah.
I mean, you got so many checkdowns, checking down over the ball. I mean, the minute the linebacker vacate, just dump it. Boom, get to 5 yards. Let him
used
see
to-
another down.
They used to call that poise in the pocket.
Baker
He doesn't have any poise.
Baker
in
is
the
not.
pocket.
Listen, I'm gonna say this.
Very true.
Baker this year, Baker sucks.
Yeah.
Is he a bad quarterback? He's not a bad quarterback.
He's talented.
But this ain't his year.
No.
He bombed this year.
No, here's all I'm
Now,
mad. We lost Odell Beckham Jr. Do you know how much that hurts, Coach? I gotta look at that before school every morning. I open my closet. I gotta look at that jersey in the closet and think to myself, he's no longer there.
That's right.
Because of Baker Mayfield and his bad decisions.
Yeah.
Everybody know it wasn't Odell Beckham's fault.
I told you it wasn't. And now he's balling.
That's
Now
right.
he's balling. He scored the game-winning touchdown last week.
With a Super Bowl contender team.
Yeah. All right. Moving
Works
on.
in Odell's favor.
It does. Arizona Cardinals 25, Dallas Cowboys 22. Good game.
Prayers up to Michael Gallup.
Very good game.
Tore his ACL.
Dak Prescott had 226 yards with 3 TDs, 0 interceptions. He also had 20 yards rushing. He was the leader rushing for the Dallas Cowboys. So he was their rushing, and they don't really have a running game.
No,
They don't.
they don't.
Zeke's quiet this year. I don't know what
Zeke
happened.
is
I don't
quiet.
know what happened to Zeke. Honestly, I'd take Pollard over Zeke. He's more productive.
But what's wrong with Ezekiel Elliott?
I don't know. He just hasn't been the same.
I mean, what you want everybody to have a year.
Yeah, he might be.
It might just
No,
be
but
the
he was
year.
consistent for a second though. Like he was actually consistent. He was balling, and then
Maybe
it just
this is his year. He just Anything happens.
But that was last year too, though. Remember last year he was struggling.
Okay.
Who's a better team there?
Who?
Dallas or Arizona?
That's a good. That's
That's
like,
a toss-up.
Yeah, that's like a 50-50.
Because Dallas be having some great teams,
weeks,
man. It's just over the years, Dallas just didn't know how to put it together. It's just this year they put it together.
And then Arizona's been struggling, but like you would say they're favorite, but like they've been struggling a lot this year. Like they've been like dropping the ball.
Dallas had 10 penalties for 88 yards, which is a lot of yards.
That's not bad. I mean,
it's almost 100 yards. I mean, it's one of these things where who's going to go farther in the playoffs? Probably just because I would say the Cards because of Kyler Murray.
But they have no D-Hop, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Me personally, I just feel like Kyler Murray's he's a magic guy.
He is. I think he's awesome. He's awesome. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I think. I think he's one of the most talented.
What?
He's one of the most talented.
Who's better, Lamar or Kyler Murray?
Oh, here we go. Now, hey, look into the camera right here. Look into the camera. Yep. Get a straight face right now. Put on your game face, right? Look right there, right? See that right there? And then say it. Who's better? Who's better?
I'm going to go with Kyler.
Kyler.
I'm going to go with Kyler.
Yeah.
You know why?
But one thing, and you know why? One thing about it, Baker is not even better than neither one of them.
Okay, Baker's not better than Kyler Murray. I won't say that.
He's showing obviously, you can see that he's not better than Lamar either.
No,
where's Lamar been?
What you mean? He's been hurt.
Okay. Baker's been hurt, but he's been playing though, right?
Yeah, playing like what? Buns, your word.
Okay, if Lamar's out there, he's throwing picks like he usually does.
Actually, Lamar would have actually scrambled for first downs, keep the drives, and keep the chains moving.
That's all he can do.
So no, that ain't all he can do. He knows when to check down to his tight ends.
To Mark Andrews, that's all he does. Watch.
Well,
if
if Baker tried throwing just one or two checkdowns, maybe he could do a little better.
Yeah. All right, last game.
I'd take 300 checkdowns over 10 picks. He threw more interceptions than he threw touchdowns.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's bad.
Packers, Vikings. Packers 37, Vikings 10. This game was 20-3 at the half.
Man,
I hate to tell you guys, but my Packers are.
Packer is Super Bowl contenders.
Thank you very much.
And I'm going to be honest with you. The best duel in the NFL right now is Adams and Rodgers. Period.
It's Baker and Jude.
How good?
Right. You don't even disrespect Rodgers like that.
How good is Devontae Adams?
He's amazing, man. What you mean? He's hard to detect.
Right.
He's hard to detect.
Elusive.
Like not only elusive, he's just so technical.
He's everything.
And not only that, when you have a quarterback, when you and your quarterback is on cue, it's hard to stop a guy like that. I mean, if you look at
impossible.
It's in a way. If you look at it, it almost is.
It's almost
like
impossible.
When you look at some of the balls Aaron was throwing him, it's like he just
back shoulder.
knew back shoulders.
Yeah.
And now on top of that, normally you'll throw a back shoulder within 8 yards. You got to turn your head within that 8 yards, whatever, that's going to the back of the defensive. But he's throwing it. Listen, it's like it's been times where Adams would get off the line, and when he's in his drive phase. At 5 yards, the balls are like Rodgers just knew I'm gonna throw it now, and he knows. Like he looks up and just okay, thanks man, let's go again. It's just like pitch and catch, just rehearsal for us. They the best duo in the NFL.
They are.
Unfortunately, Rodgers will be in a Browns uniform next year.
Yeah. Not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
He'll retire before you do that.
You know what? I will say. Do you think this?
Front runners for what?
Rodgers.
No, wait a second.
Do you think ESPN?
Leo, do you think that Rodgers is leaving Green Bay?
No.
I don't know. I actually don't think he will, because he just locked in his MVP again, and he's probably gonna I think he'll win a Super Bowl this year.
I think he's over all this drama. I think he's gonna stay with the Packers.
They said that his relationship got better with the owner, so.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's all right. I think he's gonna stick.
But let me tell you, if he got his hands on Jarvis Landry,
we'd be in the Super Bowl for sure.
You're right. The Browns would be in the Super Bowl for sure.
You know what I liked about this game?
The Browns would be in the Super Bowl if we got Aaron Rodgers, coach.
You know what I liked about this Packer game? A.J. Dillon had 63 yards.
That's another one.
See,
the way they was mixing A.J. Dillon and
right.
What's the other guy name?
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
the way they was 1-2 punching it,
Right.
It's a mixture of thunder and lightning. That was really impressive.
And then you have Rodgers and Adams.
And
it's like, that's a lethal thing.
Oh yeah, that's.
If we can get our defense to look okay, we'll be all right.
If the defense just be okay and just hold their ground, I mean, Green Bay will come out on top every time.
Yeah. All right. That's our show, I guess, guys. That was a wonderful show. Really good. And I hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year, Happy Holidays.
And a Happy New Year 2022.
22 is the best year.
It's going to be everybody's best year, right?
Lion mentality, heart of a lion.
That's right.
Let's
See you
talk
next
about you,
week.
man. Talk about something Baker Mayfield.
Offsides.